Hey guys, welcome back to Pixel Rich Games! In this Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity episode, we are gonna talk about how to upgrade weapons and how to maximize the bonuses that we get. First things first, we need to unlock the Hylian Blacksmith Guild located just northeast of Hyrule Castle. Once unlocked, they'll
revitalize your weapons using techniques learned through years of study and practice.
I call this upgrading since it's the lingo for most games, but Age of Calamity actually refers to this as fusing, and we can see that right here. So go ahead and choose that, and next we'll have to pick which character's weapon we want to enhance. This screen tells me indirectly that each weapon type is assigned to a specific character, because you pick the character first and not the weapon. Let me get into more details about this to make sure that we're on the same page before we proceed. Every character has its own inventory that can hold up to 20 weapons. Maybe Hestu can add more slots in the full version. Whenever we complete a mission, at the end we see the loot that we acquired. At this point, the game has already auto-sorted the weapons for us and assigned it to the character that can use it. This means that there won't be another character in the game that can equip a tree branch aside from Link. This is also true for ancient memory parts that are auto-assigned to Zelda and the Kakariko Kodachi to Impa. Before the demo version landed, I was planning an archer build for Daruk, but there's zero hope for that now. Given this info, we can expect Gerudo Scimitars to be locked for Urbosa, Zora Spears for Mipha, the Boulder Breaker for Daruk, and the Great Eagle Bow for Revali. And that's my fearless forecast. Going back to enhancing, in this screen you will see all the weapons stored in the character's inventory. Fusing weapons are simple at the start. It's as easy as picking the one that you want to enhance first, then you can choose up to 5 other weapons to fuse with the first one. In this screen, the right panel will show you a preview of the enhancement that we're about to do. We can check how much level the weapon will gain, how much EXP it'll end with, how much our damage will increase, and what additional attributes the weapon will gain. Now let's get into more details where it gets a bit confusing for some. First thing you need to remember is the weapons you use to enhance the one that you like will vanish. So before confirming the process, make sure you pick the right ones. Another safety measure you can take is to lock the weapons that you want to keep. You can do this by scrolling over to it and pressing the left stick. Once locked, you won't be able to use that item as an enhancement material. Up next is the most important aspect of enhancement: weapon seals. Your weapon will gain a seal every 5 levels, at least in the demo version. Not sure if that'll increase in the full release. As we see in my inventory, there are a bunch of weapons that have a seal already and some don't. Looking closer, we can see that seals actually have shape groups. Like this one with the healing item effect is in a hexagon. Damage from enemies is also in a hexagon. Flurry rush damage is in a sun-shaped icon. Damage to mid-air enemies is in the same sun-shaped icon.
So why is this important?
To maximize the stats that we get from enhancements, it's essential to match weapon seals. The seals that we get from drops are random, but the seals during enhancement can actually be controlled. Remember that seals are added at levels 5, 10, 15, and 20, except for the weapons that don't have one. Those will get their first seal on their first enhancement, and then the following seals will also be at 5, 10, 15, and 20. To control the seals that are weapon gains, we simply have to pick the weapon with the seal that we want first in the siphoning process. Let me do one now to show y'all an example. So we are in Impa's enhancement page. Let's use this Kodachi with increased flurry damage as the weapon to upgrade. Now it's time to pick the fusing materials that we want to use. Let's say I want to add dash damage to my weapon since that seal has the same sun-like shape as the flurry damage seal. This is where we check for the seal of the weapon that we want to siphon. Always look here to avoid siphoning a weapon that you like. Let's go ahead and select that and other weapons that we want to use. This is the preview pane where we check what's going on. We see our weapon reach level 5 and at that point it'll gain a new seal. Remember we wanted to add the increased dash damage to our existing increased flurry rush damage seal? Not only were we able to get the seals that we want together, we also got an additional 5 to the weapon's base damage. Our flurry rush damage got an additional 1% increase. Same goes for our dash attack damage seal. All these bonus stats come from seal matching. That's how powerful it is. Now it's up to you to mix and match the seals that you like. If you want to know what my thoughts on what the best seals and seal combinations are, stay tuned for my next video where I break down the subject. In the meantime, click here to check out my in-depth Impa combat guide. This video goes through every nook and cranny to make you the best Impa player you can be. Don't forget to support the channel by subbing and leaving a like. And as usual, stay safe and God bless us all.